What's up, my chaotic crew? It's your old pal Bentley Michaels here to talk about all the fun stuff up at the top of the show. Like always, make sure you, like the podcast, subscribe, rate, review, all of those things. Help us climb the charts. We'd love to, be knocking all sorts of people out, just left and right, just elbows, throwing bows, boom, 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 climbing up those charts. So, review on your podcast of choice, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, whatever it is. Hey, if you leave a review, we'll read it on the show and give you a shout out. That is my promise to you. I hereby declare this day reading of the reviews day. Also, here's an idea. Who would be into some limited edition Chaotic Amateurs patches? Round patches, nice, hand sewn that you could, that you put on your jacket or something. The blue logo with the crossy cross and all the stuff. Let us know. Check us out, chaoticamateurs.com. Write into us. We would love to hear your thoughts. Or hey, tweet us at Chaotic Amateurs or Instagram us. If you're listening to the show, show us that you're listening to it. We'll give you a shout out. Bye.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, iTunes' #1 D&D 5e play podcast. I am your host and DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, we have...
Caleb is Yamhorn Darrell.
And Red is Durak Dragonsbane.
Milo is Ren.
Oh, and last time, ladies and gents, woo! They had some fun. They left, I was going to call it Crazy Eights. That's not right. Eight Peaks Bay. Durak ate some crow, went back to Old Blaze and said, I'm sorry, and then got charged extra, but they got themselves a little wagon. They got themselves some horses, a gold one, a black one, and they were making their way down to Bulgurum.
I think we're going to lose a deposit on this wagon.
So far there hasn't been any damage. Yeah. Making your way through the Fry Oak Wood, and you came upon a separate adventuring party. Had an interesting sort of friendly standoff,
unnerving,
and then had a sort of an unnerving little standoff with this other adventuring party, but went on your way. And as you were traveling along, all of a sudden, arrows out of nowhere, bad guys coming, and I gotta say, the Durak and Ren show just using your loot from your sweet great dead grandfather. Things of jumping or whatever it was, boots of jumping,
ring of jumping,
and you're facing backwards on a horse. Yammy's still barely still pulling himself up onto the front, and Ren is standing in the doorway, bobbing and weaving, ready to go. So, we're back to the top of initiative order, and it is Yamhorn's turn.
Yay. Okay, so whatever I need to do to steady myself and take control of the cart is what I would like to do first.
Okay.
If I get anything beyond that, I'll figure that out.
Yeah. Just roll me athletics.
Okay.
Beat 12.
Oh yeah, 24.
Great. So you pull yourself up, and because you did it, so this is Yamhorn of old with locks ablaze and this stuff. So you just push yourself up, land on that chair. What would you like to do now? Since you rolled so well.
Yeah, I would like to, now that I have a vantage point where I'm somewhat stable, I want to look around and look to see if I can spot where these jokers are. Because I haven't been able to see them. I've just been experiencing the pain of arrows.
Okay, so you look behind you, and you sort of see off in the distance, there's one bad guy in all black leather, studded armor, and that sort of stuff sitting on the ground. You see the last 2 horses behind him. You see a weird little dwarf sitting backwards on a horse in the front and to the left. And you see 3 bad guys in black studded armor, all with swords and crossbows, and they're charging after you.
That many people?
Yeah, there was 4 of them.
Oh,
okay.
I said that before.
I would like to try to cast hold person on as many of them as I possibly can.
I will allow you one person.
Well, the way this works, let me see if
It's area of effect.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, I pick a humanoid.
Read it out loud.
Well, it's at higher levels. I can start doing multiple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on one person. So explain the layout again. He's on the horse, and then there's one with a crossbow.
Here, 2 in the front, 2 farther behind. He's on the left,
Okay.
riding backwards.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the one just to the right of him.
Okay.
And
Is there a radius to it, or because the road's not that wide?
no.
Okay.
So I cast it, and the guy needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So you can just cast it?
Yep.
Okay. What's it need to beat?
15.
Okay. 14. Oh, wait. What does he add to it? Nothing?
I don't think anything.
Probably his wisdom, which is 0. All right.
Oh yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
Yeah. So still 0. So
okay.
still 14.
Good. So he is paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. So,
Okay.
I like to think, and obviously this is up to the DM's discretion, but I like to think that now that he's paralyzed, he can't steer his horse, and that causes some hilarity and help for my brothers.
Oh, that'd be really nice of me, but we'll see.
Yep.
Okay. Who's up next? Oh, bad guy that's on the ground. Let's see here. Well, he rolls a 2, so he's just sitting there because he broke his tailbone. And yeah, he does not do well. Let's see, Durok, you're up next.
Okay, I turn around
All right.
on the saddle so I can be facing forward.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right. And then I give it one of these bad boys and try and steer over to the other guy and kind of knock him. Since he's paralyzed, just give him a nice little knock off the horse.
Roll me a perception to see if you realize he's paralyzed.
Oh. Probably not. 5.
Okay. Then I'll still allow you to go over there, but not with the intention that you know he's paralyzed, only because it's probably something you would do.
Okay. So I go over there. I have my sword in my hand. I guess I'll just take a swipe at him.
You jumped with your sword out?
Yeah, dude. Sorry, I swore.
Because earlier you punched him with 2
I did a double
hands.
fist punch. Okay, you're right. That's fair. For continuity's sake, I'll draw my sword.
Okay.
Now I'll try to hit him.
You can do whatever you want as long as you have to tell me, though.
Okay. I turn around.
Uh-huh.
And now I look over at him and I see him like gripping the reins. And I
Just oddly still.
Yeah,
But you're
and
just like, that's weird. But
and
maybe
I
it's
draw
a
my
bad
sword.
guy thing.
I head over to him. And
Okay.
then I go to like
Oh, you want to stab him?
just give him a little stabby stab.
Yeah, use your words, Brett. I do this.
and give him a lunge.
Okay. Roll.
23.
You guys are the worst. All right. You go over there. You do this. You do that. You do a little stabby stab.
Okay.
And roll me damage for your sword.
$10.
All right. You stab him right in the old thigh there. And he takes 10 points of damage. Now, those two guys, seeing that their friend looks oddly... Okay. The guy on the right is going to shoot at you, Durok. What are you? Oh, you're riding a horse. Okay. I'm like, what is he doing? The guy on the right is going to take a shot at you, Duroc. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay. The other guy is going to take a shot at you, Duroc. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
It does, but a question for the DM.
Yeah.
My shield's on my back. Do I get AC bonus for my shield?
They
Protecting me from
him.
behind?
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay. Woo! Okay, then he shoots an arrow and it sticks right in your shield.
Yeah, it does.
Yamhorn,
Like taking it in the shield.
Yes.
you're up.
Yay!
Hey, right over here.
Sorry. Ren, you're up. My bad.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give Shield of Faith to Duroc, so he gets +2 to his AC.
Does that take it away from me?
No, as long as I can maintain concentration, you both have it.
Nice. God, Ren is the best.
And since I'm like inside of the caravan or the
Standing in the doorway, yeah.
can the two behind us see me?
All of them can see you.
Okay.
They're just paying attention to their friend because he just got stabbed in the leg.
Okay, I'll go ahead and hit the guy that's been paralyzed with my Sacred Flame.
How far away is that?
It is 60 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
all right.
So
you're going to have to roll really good because your friend's right next to him.
He makes a dexterity saving.
Oh, well, then he better...
He has to beat a 17.
Okay.
If he's paralyzed, is it disadvantage or
I don't know
an
how that
automatic
works.
hit?
Yeah,
or?
I'll do disadvantage for him because he's just sort of a sitting target, but also...
It's a moving target too, I guess.
Yeah, it is a moving target. Jeez. Well, he got a 3.
All right, I call down those flames from the sky.
Okay, you time it just right, and
That poor horse.
it goes right down in, and he just rides right into it. And it hits him. Roll me a d4.
That's 13 damage.
Oh boy.
It's 13.
4.
Okay, then you take 4 fire damage.
Fair enough.
And that'll be my turn.
Sweet. All right, now Yamhorn. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Well, I was talking to Milo.
Yeah, don't be so selfish, Yumhorn.
I caught it. It's cool.
Gosh, I'm nervous about leaving these horses to go back and help.
Just keep riding the horses then. We're doing a bang-up job without you.
You can always roll for what he tried to do, which is,
Kind of steady him and then go do something.
steady him and see if you can. But that'll take a little bit of doing.
I could take the reins. I'm not going to move from the carriage.
Oh, that might be a better idea. I want to yell back to Ren. Hey, Ren, can you take these for a minute?
I got you.
All right.
Were you doing something that required your concentration though?
I have
they had to
3
visually
things going on. That requires my
did you have to
concentration.
visually be in contact with them? Because I'm going to say if you're not watching them and you're going to try to guide horses.
I think it's just my concentration. I need to maintain.
Okay.
I don't think I need to see them in any way. I just need to continue to be.
All right. I'll
conscious.
allow 1 round of you facing forward and driving, controlling horses, and controlling those things before having you re-roll them.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
So now I'm free to do as
Yeah.
I please?
Yeah.
Okay. How are they looking now?
Well, one guy looks burnt and's not moving. He's patting out his eyebrows.
Okay. And then the other 2 that are in the back,
They're just
what's
riding.
the weapon situation on them?
They're reloading their crossbows.
Okay.
And they've got one's got a javelin on his back, one's got a sword.
Okay. I want to go for the one that's got a sword. How far away are they from me?
They're about 25 feet.
Okay. I'm going to Misty Step on the horse right behind him.
Jeez,
And then I'm going to whip out my dagger and put it against his neck.
Okay. We'll see.
And then I cut his neck.
It's hardcore.
Don't you have to roll for a Misty Step?
Not
No.
for Misty Step, no.
You don't have to roll at all?
No. It's just a race trait. Like I could just go to where I want.
Nightcrawler status.
Yeah.
Pretty OP.
It's just another way to travel.
Interesting. I'm going to require you to roll to do to stand on the back of a horse and keep your balance, and then also put a knife to somebody's throat.
I'm not gonna stand. I want to sit on that horse like he
Okay.
is. So basically, it's like couples riding horse.
Oh, I
but-
get it.
But I'm gonna come around.
That's fine. I'll allow
So
you to
what-
do that, but if you want to do the action of bringing that out, I'm going to need you to roll, because it's not just like you're like, oh, I'm going to go over there now.
Right. So like,
And
the
you got
attack
to
will be
time it.
separate. Yeah.
You got to time everything because they're still moving and you're moving.
So
Reasonable.
You want me to roll an attack? Is that what you're asking?
No, roll to success your Misty Step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll me a 20. I have a number written down for your success.
Sounds like Dex.
Am I adding?
No. Straight
Oh.
roll.
7. You sure no adding?
What do you want to add?
It seems like acrobatics or
Acrobatics.
athletics.
All
or
right.
something.
Add your acrobatics then.
That puts it up to 11. It's better.
It was a 14.
Okay.
So
I'm just standing on the path now, but as everyone
So
moves away.
basically what you did is you misjudged them
Wrong horse.
where they were, and you caught you hunkered down, like you pre-posed, like in okay, I'm going to be in a sitting position,
Ready to just
had your knife out, and then you popped away, and you just missed right the end, and the tail hits you in the face as you're standing, and you kind of and you fall on the ground.
It would have been
Grab the
way
tail.
funnier if he was in front of the horse.
Let him grab the tail. Come on.
You missed.
Okay.
And now you've got that guy who's about 10 feet behind you,
Okay.
who Duroc knocked off.
Oh, yeah. Still
wait.
useful.
Yep.
I have an extra attack.
Okay.
I want to use it. Since I had that dagger out, and now I'm well, okay. I want to try to throw it at the back of the guy that I meant to get.
Okay. Go for it. You just beat his...
13. Did it hit?
His AC is higher than that.
Okay.
So
How about the horse? Did I hit the horse?
no horse cruelty.
Okay.
So you throw it and you're like, huh. But it only, with the speed and everything, it's it was futile.
Okay.
Well, not everybody can pull a Bulgurum, you know?
Oh man. Okay. So
I yell out, guys!
Go beat that guy who's still trying to shoot at
So the guy that's trying to shoot at you, let's see here. Oof. Oh, yammy. Does a 24 hit your armor class?
Barely.
Okay.
You still have that +2. I have
Yeah.
lost concentration.
I'm counting that.
Then I need you to roll a 1d6 for damage from crossbow bolt action.
I'm rolling it? Not you.
Yeah. I'll unless you want me to.
I would rather, but
Here.
That way you have no one to blame but yourself.
All right. What did you get?
4.
I did too. So we'll keep it. It was meant to
Hey,
be.
that
From
was-
here on out, I'll roll it.
Okay.
Destiny.
So yeah, you take 4. You're standing there. You go, huh, and then you're like, ah. Oh yeah, that guy's behind me, and that's his turn.
Okay.
Duroc, you're up. Just patted out your eyebrows.
Yep, I did. Yeah, I better take out this paralyzed guy again. So can I attack him?
Mm-hmm.
Just start pinning his legs to the horse, but with blades.
15.
No. You
I have another attack.
okay?
20.
Got him.
I didn't use my second attack last round, but that's okay. I forgot about it. 12 damage.
12 damage. Oh man, this guy's not looking good. Okay. He is how long does hold person last for, by the way?
Until they roll out of it.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh.
So like 6 rounds or whatever.
I didn't count
10
it,
rounds?
basically.
10 rounds?
Okay.
'Cause a
Yeah,
round
10
is
rounds, I
6.
believe, is the minute.
Yeah, because each round is 6 seconds.
All right. Ren, you're up there. You're steering, buddy.
So did I notice? So I know that
Yamhorn.
Yamhorn like teleported away or whatever.
Yeah.
Do I notice that he didn't make the teleportation?
You probably didn't know where I was headed necessarily.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you probably just like look back and then he disappeared and you're like, well, okay.
Yeah, this is like a comedy movie where you like look back and you're like, guys?
You're like, hey, Yumhorn, what am I? Okay.
Checkers?
So I'll continue to like get the horses moving fast.
Okay.
Because we're trying to get to this location.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna like. So, what kind of actions does that take to keep the horses going? Movement.
I'll just say that, like, because you're sitting and you're holding, you do have to concentrate, obviously, because if they start to get off, you have to correct or whatever. But if you want to do like something minor else, I'll allow you to do it.
Otherwise, just keep them steady, probably.
Yeah, I think I'll keep them steady for now.
Okay.
Or you could slow them down and stop them. So
I don't think I'd do that.
I don't know if you. I wouldn't if I was you.
So that's why I asked if I
And
knew whether or not you made the jump or not.
And Duroc feels slightly protective of Ren, so if he could tell you something, it would be keep going. We got this.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'm just going to maintain my concentration. They both have their +2 ACs and strength.
Plus, somebody needs to get to Bulgurum
until next round.
As long as one of us
when
makes
he
it to
starts
Bulgurum.
over, when it gets the Yami again, that goes away.
Okay.
You got to roll for it again if you want to continue it. Okay, what do I have to beat?
15.
Yeah.
16. So, as you after you'd stabbed him and then like the fire, he seems to finally be like, oh my god,
What just happened?
why? And so he breaks free and
Surrenders? Surrenders?
No, he keeps riding because he's just like he
he's
doesn't
tough.
want to stop. He's just like, oh my god. But I'm gonna say that's his thing, breaking free of that from the pain, and he's still a little bit in shock.
Can I just say that I'm imagining a lot of Shanghai Noon in this whole scene? Jackie Chan, Owen Wilson.
No, I see
Okay.
it. I see it.
So the guy that shot at you, Duroc, and hit and the one he tried to teleport onto, he is going to shoot at you again. 18.
Nope.
Then he plants another arrow right in your shield. Thunk.
Thank you, Shield.
And the guy next to him is going to shoot at you, Duroc. God. 6 obviously does not hit. He misloaded his arrow, so he pulled it and it just goes, and nothing happens. Like he misloaded and he misfired. So
Sorry, guy.
Yamhorn, not feeling his blessing or anything, you feel it go away.
Oh, I just got the pea shivers. What happened?
You know that you just got shot in the back from that guy that's coming up from behind you, and you're standing in the middle of the road.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my warhammer, and I say, "All right, let's do this. Let's throw
All right.
down." And I want to charge at him with my hammer.
Okay.
And take a swing.
For the girl you love, Yumhorn.
And I'm gonna.
In the ring you lost.
Oh, you guys, way to rub it in. I want to add vicious smite to it.
Okay.
Oh, he's really upset about that ring.
I think he's more upset about the teleporting. He's like, why did the dwarf get to do something cool and I didn't?
I know, I just lucked out.
24.
Got him.
Yes. Okay.
This is like your first vicious smite you've ever landed.
Yeah.
Pretty much ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. So
What does he take?
it's gonna be a couple of things here.
Oh boy.
So initially it's 7.
Okay.
So a total of 13.
Okay. All right. So tell me what you'd like to do.
So I like to think that instead of having some sort of glowing hammer weird kind of thing, what I want to happen is I want to strike this guy in the ribs.
Okay.
And once it connects, then I kind of feel myself almost like an electrical pulse kind of come through me through the hammer and into him. So it's not necessarily the hammer doing the damage; it's the conduit.
More
or
like
less.
Thor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so it's like kind of a dark lightning bolt. So it's kind of shadowy, but it's lightning bolt structured.
Okay.
And I give him a zing.
You give
him the zing with that.
A little zing right in the ribs.
And then after connecting with that one, I feel emboldened, and so I want to take my extra attack.
Okay.
And come back at him with the hammer again.
All right.
Natural 20.
Good.
Oh.
So it's double damage, right? And only add the bonus to the first one?
Yeah, you can
Yes.
you can roll twice. I think it's actually rolled twice. We've been doubling it, but I don't know. Whatever you want.
Yes. Whatever
What's the
Red
DM?
says.
Well,
I looked right at you when I said that. I was like,
I
that's
think
not
I
true.
think the
I don't know
rule
why I
is
said
double damage.
It's double damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's re-roll. It's roll twice your
Okay.
damage, and then add your strength. Your strength in this case.
So 6 for the first one,
Okay.
9 for the second, or I'm sorry, 7 for the second,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. So you come, your hammer's a buzzing, and you come. God, you mess this guy up. You come rooming, and right as he's walking forward, because he's ready to battle, you knock him right in the ribs. And that electrical charge goes through him, which throws him off. And then you just come back around with another and just pop him right in the chest. And he goes flying back. And he is looking far worse for wear than he would enjoy.
Awesome.
And his bottom still hurts. Duroc, you up.
I guess I'll take another swing at this guy.
Okay.
On the horse that I've been poking.
Yep.
I forgot the 1d10.
Try to push him off the horse. That would be a strength check.
18.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Ooh. What's this guy wearing?
Yeah, that's some high AC.
23 for my second attack.
Got him.
Nine damage.
All right. You have the floor. Take him out.
Okay, so after I hit him last time, his horse kind of went that way, my horse kind of went this way.
You heard him start screaming.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh God, why?" And he did finally wake up from his paralysis too. And this time we made eye contact, and it was like the eye contact you make with someone, like right when they know that
It's going down.
they're in deep crap. And then, reins in one hand, sword in the other. I come back at him. We locked up the whole time, and I bring my sword up over my head. And then, I just hit him in the body somewhere.
I like all the
He's
build-up.
gonna die,
And
so
I hit him.
he's gonna die. So say what you'd like to happen.
I'd like to do a Duroc,
Okay.
where I cut off his head, and it.
And I hold up his head for all.
Remember, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
It's like episode 1. So I do a Duroc. I come out, and I'm swinging for him, and he's like looking at me. I make like that mortal eye contact right as the sword connects with his flesh, and then there's all that kind of like sinewy tension in the sword.
Yeah.
But I'm just so used to it.
But it is
just-
Drakentoter.
That,
so.
and I'm used to cutting people's heads off, so it just goes right through.
Okay.
And then I'd like to imagine that he falls off the horse, and that like in the future he's going to be trampled by the horse behind him.
So what happens is you get all that stuff, the head, and as almost knowing the horse almost instinctively knows that the owner's life force has left him. It slows down, and then the body that was sitting there just slides to the right and falls onto the ground.
And
one
like maybe
leg still in the stirrup.
Still strapped.
Oh yes, yes, that's even better. And then maybe
That's
the head.
it. That's it.
Gets stuck in the horse's
That's it.
hooves, and it's like,
That's
okay,
it.
fair enough.
And then the horse starts to eat them.
Ren,
And then,
you're up.
So, what kind of concentration is this going to take to keep the horses and maintain my 3 concentrations that are going on?
We almost got this. If you want to let it go,
What is your like what is it you have to roll specifically? Like you have to beat a number or something? Or?
I think it's just a D10.
Yeah.
10 concentration.
Okay. I just roll like for
Right.
it's just I'm just making you renew it now since you're not just standing there
I
watching them.
did not pass.
Okay.
oh no.
Then you go to concentrate and you go, blast these horses.
So, I'll keep the horses stable.
Okay.
What does that cost me?
I'll just allow you to do it.
All right, I'll look behind me and I'll cast a Sacred Flame at the guy that, man, I cannot remember
Yamhorn.
Yamhorn's name. Tried to.
How far away does that go?
It's 60 feet.
Okay, they're far. You guys, especially with you, keep yawning. They're way past.
Oh,
60
I'll just
feet.
keep Yon then.
Okay. And plus, when you look back, you see that guy's on the ground and Yamhorn's got his hammer up.
I
so.
look back, so I would slow down at that point, noticing that Yamhorn is on the ground.
Okay. Or the guy he's fighting is on the ground because Yamhorn just booped him with his thing. And
need to
then
pick
you
him
saw the one body like sort of hanging off, and then you just see the other two.
Yeah, I'll give him a little Or
Okay.
The reverse.
Yeah,
of
the reverse of
A
Ya.
whoa.
A whoa.
A whoa.
Okay. All right. So that guy, cross him off my list. Okay. So let's see here. Bad guy number 1 can't roll worth a crap to save his life. So another arrow because they're coming up on you. Still to rock. I'm assuming his horse stumbles because like a watermelon, it steps on the guy's head. There you go.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
That's all I wanted.
And then
Like a watermelon, now it's stuck to his hoof, and as he's galloping, this guy's face is like,
and 19, does that hit?
no.
Gah. Then the other arrow goes right by you, and they're still chasing after you and gaining. There, you guys are gaining a little bit more ground since you slowed down. But I would say you're probably about 45, 50 feet away still, and it'll still take probably 5 or 6 turns to get there because they're still going as fast as they can.
Copy that.
All right, Yami, you're up.
So
I will give you advantage on this person.
because he's like down.
He's on his back. You just really did some business to him, and he is not feeling well.
You did some Thor business.
All right, I want to lean over him and I want to say, you have 2 options. 1, I kill you, or 2, you talk. Which is it? Intimidation.
He just smiles at you.
Intimidation.
He just smiles at you.
Just
Does
kill
he
him,
recognize
man.
this guy? Is he one of the people from the...
No, it's
Rest
not.
area?
It's not one of the people from the rest area. These people look
Thumb
like
to him.
they look kind of like homemade. Definitely fighters. Definitely people who know how to handle themselves, but like to wear black and be like, yeah, well, we're black. We'll be all cool.
I'm familiar
Oh.
with the type.
Oh, they're just like Hot Topic people.
You're just beating up a bunch of alt kids right now.
We're just trying to get to the mall.
We're just trying to get to Bulgurum, man. Except no, they attacked you. Like
Okay,
clearly,
yeah.
they're trying. They were trying to rob you.
He's wearing a My Chemical Romance T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which conveniently says I'm not okay on it right now.
So as he's smiling, I kind of, purse my lips together and
By
go,
the way, just blood in his teeth.
I kind of purse my lips together and go, all right. And then I swing down.
Okay.
And you said advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that first one was 19.
Got him.
Or 23.
Got him on 19.
So here we go. Six damage, bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling for my stun that I keep forgetting about. And what was the number again? That
I'll just tell you this. You may describe what you would like to have happen
Okay.
to him.
I land my hammer on his head, much like a watermelon. and And I tried to do it in a way that sprays like the other guy. If there's anybody near me,
no
you know,
one
like
near
a
you
Gallagher.
guys. There's no
like
one
a Gallagher
near you guys.
thing. Oh, okay.
They're way ahead of you guys.
Okay, so I crush his head like a watermelon.
Okay.
And
Hey.
what's going on? Oh,
He's rubbing his beard on the mic.
gross. That sounds
Knock it off.
yeah.
Not touching it anymore.
And when that hammer lands, it kind of gets into the ground just a little bit.
Okay.
Because of the force coming down on it.
All right.
And the guy's leg kind of shakes a little bit.
You guys are the grossest people.
And then I yell
twisted.
out. I yell out to everyone, "Got one!"
We can't hear you because we're actually busy doing actual things.
Hey, I just killed a guy.
I
right.
fall off our horses.
I broke that guy's tailbone for you.
Darak, you have two guys behind you and a slowing down cart in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna get right in between both of them.
That sounds super smart.
Okay.
This is the Dark Dragon's Bane way.
Getting surrounded first.
Well, they're behind you far enough that they're gonna have to come up on you. So you just want to stop and turn around and ready your hammer, or what do you want to do?
I have a sword, but
Oh, that's right.
if we're riding along, I would just want to let them overtake me.
Okay.
How would that take my turn up?
Yeah. And you're gonna be at disadvantage because they've sandwiched you.
what if you?
So
what
if I
you
can
turn towards
teleport
him?
the sword to my hand, can I teleport the sword somewhere else?
No.
Can
That
I
would be
throw it and then
too
teleport
cool.
back to my hand?
I mean, yeah, you're attuned to it, so you can throw the sword and then bring it back to you. Yeah.
Okay. Are they close enough I can throw the sword at them and hit them?
Are you're turning your horse around?
No.
You're not, so you're gonna throw it behind your head?
Okay, well, when you say it like that, it does sound pretty stupid.
You're gonna blindly just I know, I'll just teleport it.
Well, I don't want to turn around because I don't want them to overtake me.
Right.
What if they go after Ren?
Do you have a mirror in your inventory? You can-
Screw it. I'll just bring the horse around full 180 and charge at him.
yeah,
All right.
that makes more sense.
Go pick up your
okay.
buddy.
Okay.
Then you could do whatever
Can I
you
attack
want.
them now?
No, your action would be turning up and riding back towards them because they were far enough back.
Okay.
So if you would like to turn around and gallop towards them, you
Yeah.
can.
This time, I put the reins in my mouth, grab my shield, sword in the other hand.
All right, roll me a dexterity. Just add your normal dex modifier to it.
Add your tooth bonus. I thought you had
18.
Okay, then you bring it around because you fresh off of a kill. Your blood is pumping. You whip this horse around. You put the reins in your mouth. You don your shield, which has 2 arrows sticking in it. You cut them off, and then you yaw with your feet and kind of, and then you're swinging Draken's Toter as you're going right towards them.
Are they scared?
It's not their turn yet. We'll see. Ren?
All right, so I'll give a big tug to the horses to get them to whoa.
Okay.
And then I would like to jump to the back of the caravan and look out that way. Are those bad guys 60 feet away from me?
No, they're closer than 60 feet.
Okay, is Dragon Toter 30 feet away from me?
He is definitely within that range.
I will give him Shield of Faith then,
Thank you.
as a bonus action.
Darn it. I shouldn't have said yes because I thought you were going to do a fire thing and it would. I forgot about the Shield of Faith.
And I think that's all I'm really going to do. The horses are stopped. I'm in the back of the thing. We got some armor going on. Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okie doke. All right. These two guys, they see you and they've got their, now that you're in front, they've got their crossbows ready and they're going right towards you. And let's see here. Oh, man. Oh, woof. They must be scared because they just saw you cut the friend's head off. They maybe peek back and watch him do a Happy Gilmore or whatever he was trying to do. And they're like, oh, no, man. This is the first time anybody's ever given us this much trouble. And they just both kind of misfire, and they just kind of like cross in front of you. And you ride right through them, just like, and yeah, that's their turn. And
that was
you guys,
really unfortunate for them.
You guys are coming up. You guys will definitely meet when it's your turn. Yami,
Okay.
you're about 45 feet away from everybody, so
Okay. I would like to look up, kind of assess if they look like they're in trouble or not.
you would assume that since there's only 2 left, and Darak just has a manic look in his face, you're like, and Ren has stopped the cart.
Okay.
You're like, I mean, do that with that information as you will.
All right. I want to just quickly put my hands through this guy's, any pockets, anything like that, just to see. I'm not looking to loot. I just want to see if there's any sort of identifying, some sort of something to tell us who they are or where they're from, like any particular group.
You find gaming dice.
I pocket them and I start running towards my buddies, hoping to find my dagger along the way.
Okay.
And so if I can dash, I use one of my actions and I basically move double, right?
I feel like it would be an action to search through the pockets.
Yeah.
though.
Okay. So
I'll allow you half of your movement speed since you went through his pockets on this turn.
okay. So I'm just going to start making my way towards them and trying to get my dagger along the way.
Okay. I'll allow you to pick up your dagger. You see it.
Sweet.
All right. Duroc.
Okay, so reins in my mouth, shield in one hand, sword in the other. My eyes are just
Slobber
on-
just all in your beard.
Oh, for
shining
sure.
with,
It's
like-
and not only that, it's kind of slick with blood, and my eyes are just on fire with life. Because at this moment, I've now realized that the only time I truly feel alive is when I'm killing people. So
You feel alive.
You're
when
also
taking a
shining.
life.
You're also shining with like holy light from me.
that's true, and I'm shining with holy light.
Yeah.
So I'm coming up on him,
Yeah.
and I'm just doing a full four-handed swing at the guy on my right.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
So you're going to ride right between them?
Yeah. So I just rolled a 13. That misses, right? I have a second attack I'll use real quick.
Because you're rolling, because you guys are going opposite ways, I'm going to say you're not fast enough to do a second attack. If you're going to swing full force trying to like cleave this guy in twain, you're not going to have enough time if you guys are riding by each other.
Then I'll expend a superiority die, and I'll add that number 2. So I have a 13.
Okay.
And then I'll expend a d8. Whatever the number comes up is added to my chance to hit.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 1. So 14.
Still a miss.
Wow, that was really bad.
And unfortunately for you,
How many of those?
you put yourself in position. The guy on your right that you swung at got a natural 20, and the other guy got a 10. So he's just going to he's like, oh, and he kind of goes the other way. The other guy sees you misjudging, and he's gonna shoot you pretty much point blank range with a crossbow and hit you because you left yourself open. So he's going to hit you right in the ribs.
What about my shoe?
Natural 20, and he's hitting your side with your sword. So unless you're going like this, which you're not, you get hit in the ribs.
Okay.
And
It
you
was
take
nice knowing you.
4 damage.
Chump.
Should roll D10, not D6. My bad.
Phew.
That's all right.
Can if you want. Here, I'll
Nah.
just double it. I'll take 8 damage.
I rolled. It's fine.
Let's not be hasty.
It's 4.
I'll take all 10 damage, Bentley.
All right. You take 400 damage.
Oh, no. That's too much.
I got heals. It's cool.
All right. So, the one guy shoots you, and now they're past. And Yamhorn or Duroc, you've got an arrow sticking you, and now it's back to Yamhorn, who is running towards you, and you're closer to him. I'd say you're about 15, 20 feet from Yamhorn, and they're going to sort of reform formation and start heading right towards you in that stopped carriage.
Get on, Yamhorn.
All right, I'm
I'm after Duroc, though.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Why do you're
That's
always
twice
skipping
now.
him.
Sorry. It's because I rolled them beforehand to react to you or whatever.
yeah.
So they're within 60 feet by now.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll go ahead and hit the one that shot the arrow.
Okay.
With my Sacred Flame, they make a dexterity saving throw. 17 to beat.
17.
Man, that's good.
Ooh, 18.
Oh,
So, are you trying for both of them?
I can only hit one.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because the other one got a 3.
Oh, jeez. That's
I
the one
wish-
he
I
was
wish.
going for.
but the guy that rolls that you said that shot Duroc. Yeah, he
So
got
I'll
the
just
18.
maintain my concentration for Duroc to keep a shield of faith, and I'll hop out of the cart, actually. I'll leave the cart behind and
Okay.
move back towards them.
Okay,
I
so
can move
you're
30
walking
feet.
through.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Nice. Cool. So, yeah, you're walking towards. Good. And now, Yamhorn.
All right. If I'm up on them now.
Sure. I'll
Okay.
allow it.
You
guys are going back.
Yeah, I want to say out loud, I'm really sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh, boy.
And then I take a swing at one of the horse's knees with my hammer.
To the one you're riding?
No, I'm not on a horse. Aren't those guys still on horses?
They're farther away from you. They kept going
That's
forward.
what I was. I wanted to
He was
go up to
coming
them.
back towards you.
Oh.
Yeah, this gets real confusing. With
And you're on foot. You wouldn't have been able to make it to them.
Yeah, they're
'cause
between-
Oh, that's what I was asking.
They're
Okay.
between us and the wagon right now.
Okay.
We've got 'em flanked.
You guys are about 50 or so feet, and he just rode through them because he turned his horse around. They kept going towards the cart, which he has now stopped and is walking towards them out of the cart.
Can we draw this real quick? Because it's weird.
This is how it looks. Dead bad guy, 2 bad guys coming towards Ren. You guys are about here.
And Duroc is back behind because he took the swing. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's picking up Yami as far as
Okay.
what they were saying. Here's your foot meter.
Okay. So I want to reach out to Duroc, and hopefully he'll take my arm and help me get up on the horse really quick so we can get back in battle.
Well, I have to turn around anyway, so I'll just slow down. You can
Okay.
hop on.
All right. So I hop on.
And you guys are riding.
Yay.
Okay.
And
You guys are riding back.
so is that my move? Is that my action?
Yep.
What is- Yep. Which?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're done.
No bonus action, even though I have one.
What's your bonus action?
Well,
What would you bonus action be?
I want to, as we're moving towards them, I want to try to throw that dagger that I picked up.
Unless you can throw it like 35 feet, you're not
Yep.
going to hit them.
Yep.
You can?
Yep.
All right.
My range is 60 feet with disadvantage, 20 feet.
So you have
normal.
disadvantage right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm gonna throw it.
Which I am.
20.
All right. Well, you hit one of them.
Yay!
Which one are you going for?
Um.
It's the first time they've been hit.
Yeah. The one that Duroc slashed
The one on
our left. Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much damage?
Let's see here. Six.
Okie dokie.
Pretty good.
All right, so as soon as you hop back up on, Duroc gives a big old "yeah," off you go, and then you just go, "Watch this," and you peg the guy right in his back right behind cheek, and you watch him go like, "No, what the?" And now he's got a dagger sticking out of his bottom.
Yay.
And
He should have wear armor on his bottom.
Darok, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to just yaw the horse. And I have no ranged attacks, so how close we are.
Yoda? You're going to yaw the horse. Horses move
I think
40, I believe.
that sounds right.
So in one turn, you can be up on them.
So can I attack them or just that much?
Your turn is you getting up to being on them. And now it's Ren walking out like Luke Skywalker in Episode 8.
Yeah, I've definitely got like my hands on my hips, and I'm ready to shoot out a spiritual weapon. I want to put it like in front of them.
Okay.
So there's like this big light that comes down from the sky, and a hammer appears.
Okay.
And it takes a swing at the one that's been hit already.
Okie doke.
And I think I make this attack, actually. I do.
He should have bought Bo's Bobo armor plates from Bo's Bobo Armor Emporium.
Bo's Bobo, protecting your Bobo since 1836.
That's 20...
You hit him.
Sweet. 22.
You whack him. And what's that damage?
I use this enough, I should just know. 1d8. It's going to be 9 damage.
All right.
That's radiant.
Okie dokie. Well, you grab you bring down your magical flail, and it just and then pops him right across the head, and he's going to fall off of his horse because you knocked him really well. And his other friend is like, "Oh boy, here we go."
And then I'll just run back to the cart and hide underneath the cart.
Okay. I'll say that you barely have to squat.
I just walk under.
Because you're like what? You're like 2'3" or something.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like
and those
2'8".
wagon wheels are pretty good. So like, yeah, I can say you. I'll just say you stand underneath the cart with your arms crossed, like, yeah, nailed it. Okay, so the bozo who just got knocked off of his horse, he is not happy with that, and he is going to try to shoot at you. But I'm going to give it a disadvantage. You just clocked him in the head. Of course, opposite end of the spectrum. So a 2 does not hit. So he just like, it's 4th of July, just fires that thing up in the air like, oh man, that was crazy. And his pal though, of course, crit fails. And as he's looking down at his friend, goes, oh man, are you okay? And then pulls the trigger and hits his friend.
Oh, so he's on our team now.
Hits his friend for 8 stupid damage. Blood red mad. Okay, so yeah, he pulls her. You okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. What are you doing? Okay, so now you guys, all of my bad guys end up being like weird comedy duos. Like they're just a bunch of idiots. All right,
So Team Rocket.
yeah, so Yamhorn, you guys are now up on him. You just saw this guy shoot this other guy. He's laying on the ground, and he's starting to get up, and now you guys are rolling right up on him. What do you want to do?
The guy that's trying to get up, I am going to...
And he's also the one... He fell, by the way. Your dagger's farther in because he fell on his bottom.
Oh,
So
I'm going to have to work to get that
It's
back.
a little past the hill.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to take my hammer in my hand, and much like Polo, I'm going to swing right at his head as he's trying to make his way up to standing.
From the horse?
From the horse, yeah. I'm not going to get off.
All right.
Although, I got a 10.
Well, you gave him a nice fan.
Yeah.
You went...
I've never done this before.
And some dirt sort of flies up and like hits his arm, and he looks over at you.
Uh-oh.
All right. Darok.
Oh, wait. Extra attack.
Okay.
So I missed once coming through. I'm going to let it swing back down like a pendulum.
No.
And then I miss him again with a 9.
Okay. So my turn. We passed that guy. I'm going up to the next guy.
They're right next to each other.
While he's doing that guy, I'm swinging at the other guy.
He leans one way, you lean the other.
Okay.
Yeah. I look at him like, you thinking what I'm thinking? 25.
Okay. You swing your sword at this guy who is yet to be hit, and you cleave him right across the old arm and chest there. What'd you get?
13 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have a second attack. Can I use that or?
Go ahead.
16.
Nope. So you come through, you slash him all over the chest and the arm, and for 13 damage, and then you get greedy and you kind of lose your balance on the horse because Yami's thing, and like the horse kind of cantered, and you missed.
Stupid Yami.
Ren, chilling underneath the
So
wagon.
I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot. Oh wait, shoot the sacred flame.
Okay.
So he makes a dexterity saving throw.
Which one?
The one that Yamhorn has already hit.
The one on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
That makes it. And then my flail will go ahead and make an attack against... I feel like it would be the same guy because I hit that guy too.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy that's still on the horse? Or the ground?
The one that's on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he fell off and hit. It's going to be 16 versus AC.
Swing and a miss.
And that's going to be my turn.
Okie doke. So, guy on the ground, he's going to try to start to get up, and he's going to charge right at your horse. He's super mad. And he is going to attack Durrock since you're in front. And 18.
No.
Ugh. Then he's still so mad that he fires off a crossbow thing, and it just goes like little high, and you see it kind of go up and over, like it's going up and over a windshield, and you're like, whoa. And then this other guy, because he's not a fan of Yamhorn, does a 16 hit you?
It meets.
Ooh.
Assuming you didn't. Yeah, it meets.
Lost that concentration.
Okay. Then Yami, he's gonna shoot you with the crossbow and hit you. How's your armor set up?
Studded leather.
Studded leather. Okay, so he's gonna shoot you and he's gonna get you right in the chest again, right, kind of like in the upper pectoral. And
That's my favorite peck.
Let's see here. Where's that? There it is. Only 2 damage. He sort of misaims, and it's a weak. It was a weak pullback or whatever, So it just kind of.
And I flexed that peck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you flexed, and that's what it was, and
Yeah.
like boom. Okay, good. All right, Yamhorn.
Yes, sir. How close am I to the guy that just shot?
You guys are within 10 feet of each other.
Okay. I am going to.
I'm assuming the horses are kind of moving as you guys are doing stuff, but you guys are all right in combat zone. And you guys are all, except for the one guy, you guys are all still on horses.
I trust these guys. I'm going to try to, I know this is insane. I'm going to try to jump from my horse onto the other guy's horse and try to tackle him.
Okay, tackle him off?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want me to throw for?
Let's do strength.
6 total. I completely missed and go over the other side.
I'm going to say that you get up onto the back of the horse and you're like starting to balance and you're getting ready and you just start to jump and your foot slips and you kind of belly flop onto the ground.
That sounds fair.
Durrock, you watch Yamhorn belly flop off the back of your horse. The one guy's standing within 3 or 4 feet of you who just tried to shoot at you. The other guy's about 7-8 feet or something away, sitting on a horse.
Yeah, so I just canter after the guy on the horse and go to take a swing.
Yamhorn and that other guy are in between you and the horse. You guys are all standing still at this point, pretty much.
Then I'll go for the guy that's between
okay.
us. I'll just take a swing at him from horseback. Whoops, sorry. 17.
Swing and a miss.
I'll take another shot.
Okay.
Miss.
Had some English.
All right. You do a couple. And he's like, all right. Nice sword. Enjoy it. Ren, you're up.
So I'll
Hanging in the shade.
go out from underneath the cart,
Okay.
and I'll cast Bless on both of these guys. They get a D4 to their attack or saving throws
Okay. I'll say that, you come out.
within 30 feet.
Yep. And that's just a
And
magic thing?
It's
Or-
just, I just do it.
Okay.
And then I'll bonus action with my flail magic
Okay.
weapon thing to attack the guy that's been attacked.
Okay.
And that is going to be 20.
Nice.
Got him.
That's the guy on the ground with me.
Yes.
Okay.
I got to see if it's a D8 or a D10. D8. Oh. So that's going to be 16, 17.
Dang.
Oh, woof. All right. So
Yeah,
as
that's
he's laughing at Yumhorn, what an idiot, this flail just comes down and smacks him right on the head, and you kind of comically bury him halfway into the ground. And he's just like sitting there. He's almost toast. He is not doing well. And yeah, that guy definitely has disadvantage at this point. And yeah, he just fires off a shot at you since he's looking up, like that, and the 16 doesn't hit. So
It meets.
no, him.
He shoots me, son.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay.
He got 22.
And then the other guy who's like, what is this magic mace that just knocked him into the ground? He fires at you. He's got a hot hand right now. He got an 18.
Miss.
Darn it.
Just glances off my armor.
All right. We're back to Yamhorn, who's
Okay.
face first in the dirt,
I go to stand up.
right next to a guy who's half buried in
Yeah.
the dirt.
I go to stand up, dust myself off, and I yell out to Ren, "Thanks for teeing him up." And then I want to take a swing in his head.
4.
22.
Yup.
Seven.
Just tell me what you want to happen.
I swing as if his head's gonna pop off and go flying, but because he's half buried in the ground and that probably wouldn't really happen, he just like folds in half over the ground, like boom.
That's exactly what happens, and you hear just a weird, gross jelly donut mixed with like something crispy and cratchy, crunkly, and he is not there anymore. So, Durock, you're up, and you see the guy on the horse, and he is not looking happy at all. He's super. He's super scared.
Does he surrender?
It's not his turn.
Well, in that case, no quarter. I go over to him,
Mm-hmm.
trampling over his dead friend.
Oh, sorry, were you standing there?
And first one's a miss. 19.
Oh man, I kind of want to use this, but I won't. That meets.
$11 damage. 12 damage.
All right. So you swing your sword at him?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you go chugging over to him, using his stupid friend's folded in half body to jump up, and you jump up and you give him an old slash right across the chest, and you get him, give him a big old Zangief scar.
Accurate. Cool.
And he kind of flies off he rolls backwards off the horse, and and now it's Ren's turn. He's the closest to you.
So I'm going to move up. Is this guy still alive?
Yeah. He was the last one to start getting damage. He didn't start taking damage until like 2 turns ago. So,
All right.
You're gonna try to make friends with him?
I feel like I need to try to get him to surrender.
We could bring him into justice in Bulgurum. I know the sheriff there.
So
Yeah, why not?
What's his name? Or her name?
Yeah, why couldn't a lady be a sheriff?
That's why.
not good. I'll use persuasion, even though I have a -1 to it,
all right.
Roll.
and I'll persuade him to.
I'll give you advantage
surrender.
because he's pretty scared.
All right, cool. 15.
He'll listen to what you have to say if you want to talk to him.
In Ren's awkward way. So like you're really in trouble here, and we're like these great heroes. You should stop.
And he's just sort of like scooching backwards on the ground. He's got his crossbow out in front of him. How do I know you guys aren't going to kill me if I stop?
We could just kill you, and I'll summon my flail.
Or maybe
to,
this
like,
has
come
been
up
my
behind
plan
him.
the whole time.
I'll have my flail come up behind him, and if he doesn't just outright surrender and put it down, I'll have the flail hit him.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Magic is all weird. You missed me a couple times.
So, yeah, he's standing in front of him. I walk up with my shield, and I'm just like, surrender now, son.
Yeah.
And after he says that, I pick up my hammer and I, cleaning it off, I flick some of his friends onto him, as if to say, "You better listen."
Woof. That's rough. All right. He's gonna hear out what you guys have to say. Look, he's gonna like, oh no, not Teddy.
What's your name, son?
We don't really get names.
Oh, that's really sad.
Well, I'm going to give you a name, all right, Tom? What, you wanted a better name?
I like what I have. I was 19.
Okay, 19. Anyway,
You seem to be leading the charge, so go for it.
surrender now. We'll take you into custody to Bulgurum. For breaking, the rule of law out here on the streets, on the road.
You mean for trying to murder you and take all your money? Sure, I get it.
So why did you attack us?
Oh, well, it's what does Band of Thieves do? It's not a big deal.
Band of what now?
What's that now?
Band of what?
Uh-huh.
Like a rock band?
I heard Band of Peas. What did you guys hear?
I heard band of...
I said Band of Thieves. We were a band of thieves.
That makes more
That's
sense.
what
very
we do.
good thieves.
Well, you're the first person to ever give us any problem.
Why didn't you stop after we
Killed
started
at least one
Because
of
you
your
were the
friends.
first persons to ever give us any problems.
Well, you guys aren't very good. Anyway, look. Tie yourself up. I throw some rope at him.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Well, then we're going to kill you.
I mean, isn't it? Wouldn't you tie me up?
No.
I feel like he's
How do
surrendering.
you know? How do you know that I'm not just going to use like some sort of slip knot?
Because I'm going to tie you up after you also tie yourself up, 19.
All right. So he takes his feet and he ties them like a shoelace.
Smart.
19.
Now put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
While you're putting your hands behind your back, did anybody tell you that we were going to be on the road, or were you guys just kind of waiting for
A lot
us?
of people travel here, man. A lot of people travel. You guys just had the nice cart.
Okay.
Blackjack's,
It's a rental
right?
It's a
car.
rental, yeah.
we
Blackjack's,
paid a fair
right?
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blackjacks. Yeah.
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 You can tell because
people,
of the blackjack sticker on the back.
people like that have money.
Fair
That's
enough. He's not wrong, guys. He's not wrong.
Shut up.
Have you ever heard of Brew Brothers?
This guy's rich. I'm just letting you know.
We assumed.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
He doesn't normally give out the nice horses.
Oh, the black and gold ones are nice horses, huh?
Yeah, Clydesdales.
So,
Nice.
are you sure they're not stallions?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, we're going to take you to my friend, the sheriff.
I think it's funnier if he's standing next to a Clydesdale.
Just like up to his knee.
Extra.
Yeah.
Extra.
He's about as tall as... Anyway, so we're going to take you to my friend the sheriff in Bulgurum. You understand, 19?
Sure. You've only said it thrice.
Okay, good. Thrice means no lies.
What?
Close enough.
So, who are your friends?
Stop.
Who are your friends? Who are these people you've been traveling with?
Well, we're a band of thieves.
Where did you get the idea to start doing this?
This is what we do. This is what we're trained from.
How long have you been doing it?
I don't like since I was like a little kid.
What was your name when you were a little kid?
I didn't have one. I was 19.
How many of you are there? 20?
I don't know.
Oh.
What numbers
There's
were your
factions
friends?
all over the place.
What number was your friends?
Well, the one that's buried in half there, that's 15. The one over there with no head, hanging still from the horse, that was 6. He was an OG.
Yeah, he was.
And the one way in the back, he's new. He's 33.
What is this, like an Alibaba and the 40 Thieves situation?
No, there's way more than that. I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this. This is
We're-
ridiculous.
Let me tell you, 19.
Yeah.
We're a group of traveling heroes.
That's very exciting.
There's a big dragon, and we're gonna stop it.
Okay.
And I feel like if you joined Rend and Friends, you would be able to
Do
survive.
you guys like steal stuff and?
No, we don't steal. We're heroes. We're good people.
We steal
I'll
the
just-
hearts of our fans.
I'll just go to jail and escape somehow. It's
No.
fine.
You're not escaping.
Listen,
What, you gonna babysit me?
If I must.
You guys, the more he talks, the more concerned I am. He's going to just rally some more people and try to get revenge on us.
I tie him up. I toss him in the wagon.
and
You're good.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give blessings to the 3 guys we killed. Do the dirt
Okay.
crosses on the forehead.
I'll say that takes you a couple of minutes because they're over.
And I'm going to finish tying him up anyway. So.
Okay.
And I grab his feet. He grabs his body,
Okay.
carrying him to the cart.
All right.
I'm going to throw him up in there.
And then
And then whenever he's ready, we're going to get in the wagon and go.
I definitely want to get in the back with the guy, and I want to try to convince him that this life of crime isn't for him, and he needs to join a heroic group of people who are going to save this world.
Yeah.
Me, Ren, and his friends.
all right. So you guys take off down the road.
And he's driving the wagon. I'm going to ride the horse that I stole.
Okay. You've got a horse now. He's driving the wagon. He's back there evangelizing, and that's where we leave it for this week.
I'll be the rear guard.
It's where we leave it for this week. So, for Chaotic Amateurs, I have been your host and DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have
Caleb is Yamhorn Doril.
And Red is Jock Dragonsbane.
Milo's Ren.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.